Vintage Sci-Fi 5. 20 science fiction classics from Philip K. Dick, Murray Leinster, Fritz Leiber, Fredric Brown, and more. Narrated by Scott Miller. Nice Girl with Five Husbands. Lost sci-fi short stories from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. Book 89. Written by Fritz Leiber. Narrated by Scott Miller. To be given paid-up leisure and find yourself unable to create is unpleasant for any artist. To be stranded in a cluster of desert cabins with a dozen lonely people in the same predicament only makes it worse. So Tom Dorset was understandably irked with himself and the Tosker Brown Vacation Fellowships as he climbed with the sun into the Valley of Redstones. He accepted the chafing of his camera strap against his shoulder as the nagging of conscience. He agreed with the disparaging hisses of the grains of sand rutched by his sneakers, and he wished that the occasional breezes, which faintly echoed the same criticisms, could blow him into a friendlier, less jealous age. He had no way of knowing that just as there are winds that blow through space, so there are winds that blow through time. Such winds may be strong or weak. The strong ones are rare and seldom blow for short distances, or more of us would know about them. What they pick up is almost always whirled far into the future or past. This has happened to people. There was Ambrose Bierce, who walked out of America and existence, and there are thousands of others who have disappeared without a trace, though many of these have not been caught up by time tornadoes, and I do not know if a time gale blew across the deck of the Marie Celeste. Sometimes a time wind is playful, snatching up an object, sporting with it for a season, and then returning it unharmed to its original place. Sometimes we may be blown about by whimsical time winds without realizing it. Memory, for example, is a tiny time breeze, so weak that it can ripple only the mind. A very few time winds are like the monsoon, blowing at fixed intervals, first in one direction, then the other. Such a time wind blows near a balancing rock in a valley of red stones in the American Southwest. Every morning at 10 o'clock, it blows 100 years into the future. Every afternoon at 2, it blows 100 years into the past. Quite a number of people have unwittingly...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?